Hi everyone, this is Lisa Moore, your instructor for English 102, and we are beginning week 2 this week. We are currently in Module 1. If you find that you do not have access to Module 1, that may mean that you didn't complete the orientation. But if you didn't complete the orientation, I've probably dropped you from this class, so we won't worry about that. But it's important to note that you can't move on to the next module in English 102 until you've completed certain things in the module before. So if you ever find that you're in a position, like say when we move into Module 2 or Module 3, that the module won't open for you, frequently students will email me and say, why haven't you opened the module? Well, the fact of the matter is it probably means that you didn't view a page that you were supposed to view. So it's very important that when you work your way through English 102, that when you enter our class in Canvas, start on the modules page and make sure you've clicked on every page within the module. So there's always a module overview and there's also an overview of the week. So this week, go into the modules and please read the Week 2 overview. Not only will you see a little information on some of the assignments that are coming up, but you're also going to see some additional readings out of the textbook that will supplement what we're doing in class. In an online class, you're not going to get a lot of in-person instruction. You're not showing up at the GCC campus 3 days a week to meet with me in a physical space where we could talk and you can ask questions, or I could verbally present the lessons to you. So in an online class, you're going to have a lot of reading. And those readings are in the module overview, the week 1, week 2, week 3 overview, etc. And then you could also see all of the assignments under each week. So make sure that as we dive into week 2, you're accessing all of your work from the modules. I'm going to pause the video every once in a while on my end just to look at my notes. So if it's a little choppy, it's just because I'm stopping to look at my notes. Okay, so one thing you could expect in week 2, if you haven't already started on this, is you have your first assignment out of the Connect textbook. And in the module, you will see that there is a link and it'll say Learn Smart, Developing a Research Plan. If you click there, it's going to take you directly to the Connect textbook. If for some reason that link does not work and it does not take you there directly, never fear, don't panic. You could go and sign into McGraw-Hill Connect on your own and access our class. If any of you at this point are still having trouble getting into Connect, please let me know. There's not a whole lot of technical troubleshooting I can do with you, but I can make sure that you've got the right link to sign up for our class. We could probably answer some questions for you. Here's another thing I want you to know about Connect. It's not like your typical textbook where you're given a reading and you read it and maybe there's a quiz at the end that's multiple choice. In Connect, you're going to dive into questions immediately. The textbook is going to ask you a question about developing a research plan, and then it's going to see if you know it. And if you know the answer, then the material will move forward, and it won't bother you with making you read more about stuff you already know. If you miss a question, though, it's going to supply you with readings and videos and things like that. So you'll want to read those, watch the videos, interact with the material, and then when you're asked another question, when you answer correctly, you'll move forward. So you may already be noting the thing that people don't enjoy all the time about Connect. If you are just clicking through the questions like, yeah, just clicking, and then when it gives you a reading or a video, you're like, yeah, I don't need to read that right now. Guess how long your Connect lesson is going to take you? Hours, and you're going to hate it. You don't get to move forward until you show that you know the material. So block out some time when you have a Connect lesson. Don't start it the day that it's due. Start it a little bit early. I know that that's harder, to do than I make it sound, because I know you have lots of other classes, you have children, you have jobs, but word of advice, you will be much happier if you're not starting the assignment at 11 p.m. when it's due at midnight, because you're going to have to actually interact with the material. Another thing I want you to know about Connect is check back in your grade book. So say you finished developing a research plan, and you know you made it all the way through. If you complete it, you get 10 out of 10. And it should post to the grade book. If you go into the grade book and you don't see your grade posted, contact me. I'll go into Connect, I'll verify that you did all of the work, and then I'll fill in your score. Every semester, Connect picks 2 or 3 students to populate incorrectly, and I don't know why that is. I'm not the IT department. but I want you to be aware that this could be a problem, and if you let me know, I will be very happy to fix it for you.